drone stocks will make you rich. This is not financial advice, but this stock, AVAV, received over $200 million as a payment from the Department of Defense in April. They are getting tailwinds from the Trump executive order on drones. I'll not quote it verbatim, but it's essentially unleashing the drone growth. It's focusing on American-made drones as a national security concern, and AVAV is American-made. So this is a $20 billion company. This is not a company that's set to sell shares to raise money. They do have up to $1 billion in revenue ceiling opportunity with the Department of Defense already, with munitions as well as opportunities developing with drones. And they're 50% institutional owned. So it's not 100%, but it's definitely a vote that institutions want this stock. So I think it's smart to take a look at it. Let's jump into a little breakdown here.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
So this is AVAV. This is the payment back in April. So this is actually for munitions. But they did get this contract. These are a little bit unclear, indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity, but it can go up to $1 billion essentially. So they're definitely very integrated with the Department of Defense and the U.S. Army. This is the Trump executive order in June, actually, and that's directly from the White House, of course. So American leadership is very important in unmanned aircraft systems, UAS. The FAA is going to expand drone operations to enable all these beyond visual line of sight drones. So that's like serious drones. This also helps the vertical takeoff, Joby and ACHR. But in particular, AVAV has been referenced as a beneficiary there, and the chart indicates that this company is definitely important and could be a part of government contracting in drones. So 150% move up, big move up since the last earnings, and there is going to be some earnings uncertainty. There always is, right? You never know what earnings are going to be. This is a strange date for earnings, all the way in September or December. But regardless of when exactly is earnings, I don't think it's in the next week. So that's what you need to focus on. You can't just buy right before earnings. In my opinion, you're gambling. So there is something sort of firming up here. At the very least, you have compressed tight days. So you can sort of jump in, hop in, and maybe get a 10% move up, maybe a lot more. So it's expensive stock, but that's obviously a meaningless number, right? Because the volume is so low. It's 500,000 shares. So volume's a little over 100 million a day, and it should be enough, but also not so much that it barely moves at all. See, it moves about that much every week or so, about 4%. So God, I hate ChatGPT sometimes. So I don't think earnings for AVAV are imminent. We'll see if Gemini can help us out. That executive order is a big deal. The contracts right here are a big deal as well. It shows this is a real company. And when I mentioned dilution, when we look at the dilution for this company, there's really not dilution. This is obviously not true as well. So I think I'm just going to give up on these LLMs. No, it's actually really only for this company that they're failing hard. But See, there's no dilution really. And if you look for a lot of other similar companies, RCAT is another drone company. This one is definitely fast moving. It's a 1 billion company. And you can see here, there's definitely the ability to offer, to sell shares in the market. So you have to be a little more aware. They can raise money at any time. They did, twice just in the last 4 or 5 months or so. These are, they may be bullish offerings. The prices may be even above current price, but they can also just sell shares this way and just at any point just start selling shares in the market. So that's not the case for AVAV. I haven't dived into the Edgar SEC filings directly, but I trust that tool. It's made by extremely smart people. So this is not likely to have a big cratering drop. And if you look at RCAT as an example, I mean, this is just choppy. It's tough, I mean, yes, there's big moves, like very euphoric moves, but also it's hard to get positioned because maybe you look for a breakout opportunity and then it stops you out. Whereas its pure AVAV is just a lot smoother, which, if you've ever looked at your portfolio and it's down, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's just not a good feeling, right? So as far as other connections to drone companies, these are the other ones that are important. This is probably the biggest one, KTOS. UMAC is another sort of micro cap or small cap. So KTOS looks more similar, right? Smoother. It's firming up. This one has earnings very soon, which is why I'm definitely not mentioning it. If this earnings is solid, that'll be, positive vote of confidence for AVAV. UMAC, kind of looks like RCAT. It's choppy, and it also has earnings coming up very soon. So this is definitely the one to watch, and we'll see when those earnings do come out. I don't think they're on September or December 5th, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they're not in the next few days, and I guess this is possible. This might actually be the latest reporter of earnings, even after. Zacks is put it on there. I mean, AVAV is actually reporting earnings in the beginning of December 4th. All right. Well, sorry, I can't believe I talked down to the LLMs, but that's what I get for thinking I'm smarter than AI. So if you like these videos, hit that like button. If you want a free course on how to buy stocks before they go up, hit that subscribe. I post that once a month for subscribers. And then if you want to make $1,000 in stocks in the next 90 days, guaranteed, or your money back, head over to stockscommunity.com and you can try that Discord for $25. So if that's worth it, give it a shot.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.